Hey guys, it's just good here. I've been playing World War Z since 2021. I have over 2,000 hours, and I just kind of want to go over the medic build. It's my favorite class. I mostly play medic, gunslinger here and there, and I find medic to be the most dynamic gameplay and build if played correctly. So here, first column, start with the very controversial perk, triage versus sugarcoat. Doctor in the House, Breathe Deeply are not really contenders. So it's really comes down to triage versus sugar coated. If you were to survey 10 medics, I would say 9 of them would probably pick sugar coated. It gives temporary health boost upon healing. I prefer to be more proactive, and I like to heal teammates in combat, and I like to be effective and safe. So I like to heal teammates 50% faster. And on extreme, and if you're playing mutators at the elite level, it's a big game changer. There's hands down no contest over triage versus sugar coated. But again, it's really up to you. And on regular extreme or insane, doesn't really matter. Next column, you have patch up, paramedic, pick me up, candy. Here, I would bounce between paramedic, where you can pick somebody up 50% faster, versus picking up somebody and regain a charge. It depends on your gameplay. If you're playing in public, candy's probably better, just because everybody's going to take your equipment bag. If you're playing in private you're playing with a group who knows what they're doing, revive speed is probably better. But again, you can argue either way. Third column, big pharma versus painkiller, empathy, take a break, no brainer. Big pharma, 4 stims better than 3. You're really relying on stims to pick people up or to mask them to protect them or to save them from a bull. Again, 4 better than 3. You don't need the stim to last longer, and you definitely don't need stim to apply to yourself. I mean, just get good, right? Wheatgrass, again, on extreme, this allows you to take an extra hit. All the other perks just pales in comparison compared to the wheatgrass. This column, efficiency, good karma, combat medic, they don't need it at all. I don't even know what this perk does. Who cares? Combat medic, hands down, probably the best for extreme and above. You get to reliably regen a med kit during crunch time, during hordes. Versus if you're new, I think if you're playing insane or regular, if people even play regular or normal, efficiency might be a better for beginner, since you could have a 30% chance of not expending a med kit when you use it. And once you kind of get the hang of the game, I think combat medic is a lot more reliable. In this column, you have free hugs, pickpocket. I'll take that. It was intentional. Here, I like to go between pickpocket, where you regen 15, you regen a stim on 15 kills, versus you pick off a special and you regen. Here, you can make the argument for extreme. It depends. If you want to reliably regen stims during non-horde moments where you feel like, again, if your teammates are picking up your bags, then I think this is a better perk. If you're playing with friends, if you're playing with people who know what they're doing, I mean, if you're playing with people who know what they're doing, you probably don't need a medic. But pickpocket is probably the way to go if people take your bags, and definitely during hordes, it could really come in clutch. And once you're playing above extreme, we're talking about like 8 mutators, 15 mutators, pickpocket, hands down. Here, I like to support my teammates with in the zone, give them 50% fire damage. But this column doesn't really matter. This column, hands down, secret ingredient. This is hands down the skill that makes a medic kind of a cheat. Like, if you know what you're doing, you almost can't lose the game. Like, you'll lose the game because you might not be able to put out DPS, but if you know what you're doing, your whole team's invisible in the entire game. That's all I have to say. Here, lobotomy. I mean, the other perks, not really too important. Pick whatever you want. I like lobotomy just because it kind of makes you play like a gunslinger in a little bit. But yeah, I hope this helps. And if you like this, check out my other videos, and like and subscribe. Thank you.